Guys, I'm gonna show you the best bass fishing lures, the top 10 in my opinion. This is just my opinion. You guys can do what you want, but personally, this is my favorite. So, first, we're gonna start off pretty simple with probably my favorite, Senkos. Now, these are plastic worms that you can put the hook in. You can do a wacky rig or Texas rig. And those different colors and variations right here, I have a longer pink one, which I caught a decent bass in Michigan from. And then we got this small green one. Now, personally, I recommend the big ones because you can catch bigger bass. Now, the thing about Senkos, you can either catch the biggest fish in the lake or the smallest. But if you just can't catch anything, throw in a wacky rig Senko, throw it out there, reel it in. You'll catch something after like 10 casts. Okay, moving on. Spoons. Now, spoons are pretty good for bass. It depends. Now, you can get like a big spoon, like this gold one, or a medium spoon, like this other yellowish gold one. Or this is more for like panfish and crappie, but you'll catch bass on it. Smaller one with like a little tail. And do not use these in like weeded areas because they have treble hooks. You'll get caught up. It's just not a fun time. Same with these Senkos. You can do it like around the outside, but just don't do it like straight in. Moving on for things that you can throw straight in weeds. Top water frogs. Now, if you have like a heavily weeded area with like lily pads and like all that stuff, throw one of these out. You'll like, even if you think there's nothing in there, trust me, you will catch something. Now there's different variations of these. Right here is like a pretty normal size, which I recommend using. Or you can get these bigger ones. These smaller ones. I try to lean more towards the normal medium-sized ones like this because more bass will bite them. If you have a small one, sometimes bass just don't want to bite them for some reason. Or you could get like one of these. It's like somewhat weedless, but I would not get it again. Or you can get rats. They're pretty cool. Or if you want to spend like $12 and get one of these bluegills, you can. It's like a dead bluegill, like in the water. Bass will get it pretty easily. Okay, next up is crankbaits. Now, the thing about crankbaits is, like, you see this little bill here? You have to look on the box. The more the bill like dives down like this, the deeper it will go. So you have to get one that like suits the needs where you fish. Or if you don't know, like if you just pond hop and stuff, like sometimes I do, just get like a lot of different sizes, like bill sizes, and a lot of different sizes of the lure itself. Oh, you could, yeah, just like this one. This one dives decently deep. I'm pretty sure it dives around 15 feet, so pretty deep. Moving on, rattle traps. Now, these things are so fun. They go in the water, they go down, and they just rattle, and they attract the fish, and the fish will bite them. Now, you could get bigger ones or smaller ones. Personally, whichever one you get, you'll probably get something from it. Going back to top water, you have like these spinners. I forget what they're called. I'm pretty sure they're called spinners. But they're like super fun though. Just top water spinners. Don't use them in weeded areas. Or you can get something the same size, the same type. Whopper ploppers. Now these are so fun. Even if you don't catch fish, it's fun. Now you can get like this one I found and then I painted. It's pretty cool. You can get one of these. Or you could go to Bass Pro, get one of these, like giant ones. Don't get the giant ones. These are more for like pike, but technically, yes, you could catch like a big bass on it because this is bass fishing lures. Or like just get like, if you do go to Bass Pro, get one of these, but like a smaller one. Alright, now another something like that. A topwater duck. Now don't throw these in heavily weeded areas. It's like the whopper ploppers. Like these little feet. Spin around. It's pretty cool. Now, because what happens is if you fish like a pond or lake that has like ducks or like any like baby birds that like land in the water, get one of those because it'll just be so nice because you can catch pike and bass on them, or even muskie wherever you fish. Now, this is more for like frogs. It's a plopper frog, so basically it moves in the water and just goes pop, pop, pop. And don't do this in weeded areas, and it will catch the bass or pike. Alright, next up is a steel shad. Now these, it's so simple, guys. Like, even if you're a beginner, it's so simple. You just throw them in, throw them in the water. They just sink down, and then when you lift the line up, and then reel, it's so simple. Like, just so simple. Alright, last but not least. I'm pretty sure these are spinners, actually. Alright, these are spinners. So, these, you just throw them in the water, they sink. So, this one floats, this one sinks. I'm pretty sure, I think. But, it spins this in the water. I actually have another one. This one's weedless, as you can see. And, yeah, overall bass fishing is really fun. I recommend getting into it. Now, this is a bit off topic of why you clicked on this, but here's how to get a fish off the line if you're new. So you can like grab over the teeth and like grab it with your thumb and like get the lure out with like your hands, but sometimes it's like deep in there. So get like these pliers from like Harbor Freight, or if your dad has some long needle nose pliers lying around that he doesn't mind you using. Use these, get in the bass's mouth, get the hook and just wiggle it and pull it out. Or, what I recommend if you don't have those, don't buy those. Or you could, but buy like a pair of these scissors. Well, not scissors, like plier scissors. It's like they have like these, I don't know if you can see this, but like these little ridges, like gets better grip. And to grab the fish, you can use one of these. This one I've had for a while. Like, gets over the mouth, like you can hold it pretty easily without like scraping up your thumb, which if you catch a lot of bass, which I hope you do, you don't rip up your thumb. So, let's wrap up this video. Alright. Sorry. So, that's basically it for today. And I hope you enjoy. I hope this helps some of you. And again, bass fishing, it's so fun. I recommend trying it, even if you don't think fishing is your thing. Just try it. You might find a new thing you like. But anyways, that's it for today. I will see you all later. Bye.